Hello there, how are we all? It's Rob here, and I am doing a live. And this is all about practicing your IELTS speaking test. I had Lana contact me this week, and she said, Rob, I need help with my IELTS test. Do you have anything, a course of any sort? And I said, no, because I was going to do a course and I put out feelers to see if anybody was interested. No one was interested. So no point in doing a course, spending all of that time if no one wants to buy it. So instead, I thought, well, I do have a course, well, it's like a class every single weekend, and we need something to speak about. So she gave me the idea to do some practice IELTS speaking tests in the class. And I thought, well, why don't I try it out today on Instagram? So perhaps Lana is going to join us. Maybe not. But I tell you who will join us. Sarah Barry from Egypt. She's a lovely woman, a friend of mine, and she is an English teacher. So you won't believe how crisp and clear her English accent is. It's clearer than mine. I'm so impressed. And she's just sent a request to join. So she will be joining me now. And if you want to join, do click on the camera button. I know somebody has, that's Sarah. But if you want to join and you want to practice your speaking skills and answer some questions that I'm going to ask Sarah first, then just tap on that camera button and ask to join. Thank you for joining everybody who's here now. This is going to be speaking about, well, giving you practice to do the speaking part, or one of the parts, the first parts, when you speak about yourself. And I've got some questions here that I'm going to ask Sarah. All right, so let me get Sarah on. Wonderful. Is working. Sometimes the internet isn't fantastic. Hello, everybody. Kay from Burmese. Hello, Rosita Baka. This sounds like Sarah. Sarah, are you there?
Yeah.
I can see just the orange. Are you going to show your face today?
Yeah, I'm gonna show my face. Can you hear me?
We can hear you, yes. We can't see you.
I'm here.
There you are. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm really well, thank you. Always a
Very
pleasure to
well.
see your face, that smile of yours, that
Thank
huge
you.
smile. So, Sarah, I'm going to ask you some questions, all right? So imagine you're taking the IELTS
Okay.
test, all right?
Okay.
So you're going to be first. And then we're going to get some other people on as well.
Okay.
Hopefully, if
Well,
they want to. Say again?
I'm gonna hear. Can you hear me well?
Yes, kind of. It cuts out a little bit, but
Yeah, internet is very bad.
fingers crossed. The internet is poor where you are. I'm sorry about that. So let me look at the questions. So
Okay.
this is the first questions in the speaking test of the IELTS test are about you. So we just want to
Okay.
find a bit of information about you and where you're from, that kind of thing. But I'll give you specific questions. So
Okay.
we're going to be talking about your hometown, all right, where you're from. So I want you to
Oh,
tell me, Sarah, what kind of a place is it?
what kind of a place? No, I can tell you the town, not the country. I'm from Egypt.
You are, but I need you to be a bit more specific, like where you are,
Yes.
where you live in, where your house is. That part of Cairo, Giza, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Cairo.
Tell us about Giza.
Well, very crowded. It's a very crowded place where I'm living in, and I don't like where I'm living in. unfortunately.
Okay,
Yeah,
interesting. See,
yeah, I
this
can
is
move
great
out.
because I want to hear what you got to say. And for a tip to other people watching, if you're in the IELTS test, that's what you need. You need to be specific, and
Oh,
you're not just telling them, "Oh, there's lots of trees and things like that." You're
no,
giving some more reasons about your feelings. That always works well. You're giving personal feelings about where you live. So continue, Sarah.
okay. Uh I'm living in an apartment. Okay.
Okay.
And I don't like where I'm living in, and I feel because it's very crowded, I just want to move out to another place or another house if we can do
Okay.
it. I
Okay.
hope I can one day. I'll move out with my family. What else can I say about
Well,
my?
I can, again, because hopefully this should be the way it works in the IELTS test. You'll give us some information and then I can ask you another question about what you've said. Like a normal conversation works.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm intrigued. So it's too crowded, you would say. Lots of
yeah.
people. What what is it
There's,
about that that you don't like?
I don't like the transportation,
Okay.
like lots of buses and
You could say that is public transport. You could say
yeah,
public transport.
public, yeah, public transport. And it's not just one way, all the cars moving in just one way. No, they can, I don't know how to say it, but like the cars are coming and cars are going at the same time. Sometimes you can't move, like people can't pass
People
because
can't.
lots of people, lots of transportation. So I don't like the crowded, crowded of transportation and the cars and the people.
So do you mean
Uh,
just to pick you up on that? So you're talking about the cars. You're on the road in a car. You're saying, do you mean it's like traffic? There's a lot of traffic.
yeah, lots of traffic.
Lots of traffic, and you say both ways. Does that mean obviously you've got in England we drive on the left? Is it left in Egypt or on the right?
And yes, in the left, yeah.
Oh, really?
Left,
That's
yeah.
amazing. I thought it was just Britain that did that, but Egypt does it as well. Fantastic. Thank you. So you have cars going on the left and on the right hand side, they're coming towards you. So is it traffic in both directions?
Yes, in both directions. Sometimes they go like, sometimes they're screaming a lot, like people are shouting at each other because they can't pass. And
Right.
yeah, I
But I
don't
mean,
like when
it's
people
interesting.
shout.
This not being able to pass. That not. I mean, if there's traffic, you can't pass because the
Yeah,
roads are full. So how can they be shouting at you if there's no way to get past?
not just to me because mom is driving, not me.
No, but
But people,
I mean, not when I say you, I mean like one. You know, people
yeah,
that are driving, anybody that's
people,
driving, and I'm guessing it happens to a lot of people. It sounds
yeah,
quite stressful.
yeah, it's very stressful. Like people are
Yeah,
shouting, sometimes they hit each other, and that happens a lot.
right.
I see people are like fighting together. Sometimes they got, I don't know, they got knife, they got something, the stick that they would fight.
So they've got a
Yeah,
knife.
that's
They get a knife out. My word, that sounds. Listen, you're not selling Cairo to me, you know, because they'd say you should go see the pyramids, but it sounds awful in terms of what you have to put
some,
up with on the
some
roads.
people do that. No,
Okay,
yeah,
it's not
but
everyone.
I
You
see
can't
that.
generalize.
Yeah. I don't know if you know that. Did you hear about the Tuk-tuk? Something called Tuk-tuk.
No, what's to what TikTok the app,
Oh, it's not TikTok. It's
not
not the app.
TikTok. Toktok.
Tuk-tuk. Yeah, Tuk-tuk.
What's Toktok?
It's um it's like a very, very small car. It's not a
Okay,
car, what did I say? Maybe I've heard that some countries have that, but I
they're
don't
like
know which.
small cars.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen them. They've seen them. They're like maybe twice the length of a normal car.
Yeah, it's very
Very
tiny.
small, and it's really good for parking.
Yeah,
I'm
but
tempted. If I drove, I might get one of those because
yeah, it's
I mean, I
easy.
feel like parking is quite a difficult thing to do in
Yeah.
terms of driving. You've got to squeeze into spaces. But if you've got a tok-tok, no problem. Right?
Yeah, but I prefer walking. Like I
Oh yeah,
don't
of
like
course.
to I don't like riding to go home or to go the end of the street. What I like
Interesting. So
is
you
just
mean we
walking.
say riding because we say riding for cycles, like bicycles. So do you mean driving or
Okay,
do you mean riding a bike?
riding a transportation to go
Uh,
home, for
right.
example.
So you wouldn't say riding. You would say driving. Driving. If you were driving, or do you mean on a bus? You could ride on a
Yeah,
bus, I suppose, because you're not driving, are
yeah.
you?
No, I'm
But
not
you're
driving.
in
I'm
the
just
car, right? You're with your mum, and your mum is driving.
yeah.
Right.
And for example, I can transportation a bus. I can get on the bus so I can
Okay.
go home, or I can get a tuk-tuk, as I said.
Tok
But
tok.
I'm not. Yeah, yeah. But I'm not getting on any of these. I prefer walking
Walking.
home
Now I'm interested. You're
instead.
talking about tok tok, but you're saying you're not driving it. So is it like a taxi?
I'm not driving it. I'm just riding to go home, just
But sure, but on the
to
tok
reach
tok,
home.
because I thought tok tok was a car that you
Yeah.
drove. So if you're in the tok tok, is your mum driving it, or is it a cab
Oh,
service? No. How does it
no, not.
work?
Yeah, it's a service. Someone is riding. How do
No,
you, someone is driving?
driving. Driving. If it's a
Driving,
car, if
yes.
it's like a car.
Getting people home or the end of the street and get them to the end of the
I
street.
see. So it's like a taxi service.
Yeah, it's like a
Ah,
taxi. Yeah.
okay, interesting. And can you buy these tok toks yourself and as a car?
Yeah, but I don't I'm not interested buying any of these.
Fair enough. Well, Anna
No.
Osorio, 29, she says it's a type of taxi. Thank you, Anna.
Yeah,
Anna,
yeah,
where are
yeah,
you from? Is Anna from Egypt? I'm intrigued.
yeah.
Let's see. Whilst I'll get you your next question. Like we need to pay for a taxi. Yes, exactly.
You actually need to pay for yeah.
All right, Sarah.
Yeah,
Next question. Next question. Because we've got nobody else that wants to join us at the moment.
okay, when someone
They like to watch us speak rather than join themselves. But listen, if anybody wants to join us, tap on the camera button. I think actually it's different. To me, it's a camera with a plus sign. But for you, what is it, Sarah? Is it a camera with a plus sign or something else?
with the plus sign. You can
It does.
press the plus sign and
Oh, it
just
does have a plus sign on
press.
yours.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
all
yeah.
right. I wasn't sure if it was different to mine, to other people that weren't the person that started the live. All right. Next question. What's the most interesting part of your town?
The pyramids.
Oh, okay. So are you close to the pyramids?
Yeah.
How close are you?
Uh, maybe it's not too far, but what would I say? Maybe 15 minutes to go to the pyramids.
15
Like,
minutes. Great. By car, yeah?
yeah.
Also, it's good to know lengths. So in terms of miles or kilometers. So if you're in the IELTS test, if you can say that, 15 minutes, maybe that's what, 5 miles, maybe 10 miles.
Maybe.
I'm not sure myself.
No, I'm not sure.
No,
I'm
but
not
it's good
sure.
to know though. But it's good. The fact that you don't know is great because anybody watching, that's something to note. Think about it. Look, I mean, Google Maps. It has it
Yes.
on there for you. You can just, obviously, you know how to use Google
Yeah.
Maps, but I'll just explain anyway. You just put where you are and where you want to go, and
Yeah.
press directions, I think, and it shows you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think it shows you the distance as well. If it
Yeah.
doesn't, you
Yeah.
can
It
find it
shows.
out online.
Yeah.
All right, so the pyramids, great. Tell me why. What was so great about the pyramids? I mean, obviously they're great, but I've never seen them myself. So sell it to me. Why should I get on a plane and come to Cairo?
A lot of foreigners are there. You know,
Okay.
sometimes I want to like how to say that? Like I want to be there, to work there,
Okay.
because there are lots of native speakers. Maybe I can learn something, because I've heard that the people there, they learn lots. They learn how to speak English. They know how to speak English very well
Because they
because
hear it all day.
the foreigners are there. So I think it's interesting. I remember, but I don't know when was that. I remember I rode a horse.
You rode a horse.
Yeah, there. I
Tell me
remember.
why. Why did you ride a horse there?
Uh, I remember that was just, I went out with my cousin and with my family, and I rode a horse, and it was very
That's
nice.
so funny because that seems like a bit odd because in England I wouldn't say, oh, I just went to this place with my family, rode a horse. I mean, but why was there a horse there?
It's interesting. There's a horse. There's things that you can ride, things that you can buy. But it's just an
Okay,
interesting, yeah,
so there's people there. They have horses, and you can ride one if you want.
yeah,
All right, so that is quite appealing. Not
yeah.
just to come and see
Because
the.
people from everywhere, I can find people from everywhere there, like a foreigners. So
Yeah.
I said that if I'm there, I might learn something. I might learn new words. I might learn a new language, and that's interesting for me.
That's true. You love languages, that's for
Yeah.
sure. Somebody's put here in the messages, horse, question mark. I think they use camels instead of horses. Is that true?
No, there's camels and there is a horse. I remember I wrote, who wrote that? No, I remember there's a horse.
KK underscore 282 wrote that. So of course, camels.
There is
Go on.
there is a camel
Hmm.
and there is a horse. And I remember I rode the horse. I don't know how many years was that. Maybe that was very long time ago.
Okay. Have you ridden a camel?
No,
Wow. I'm shocked. An
no,
Egyptian. I mean, I'm generalizing, of course. Forgive me, but I thought
it's
all
too high.
Egyptians would have ridden a camel. You know, is that not something you do at school? Is today we're doing camel riding? No,
Yeah, but it's too high. It's too high.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
You know what? I have ridden a camel and I've ridden a horse, but not
Oh,
often. I think I rode a camel when I was in Egypt, and this was
oh,
about 20 years ago.
then you went to Egypt, right?
I went to Sharm el Sheikh.
Oh, I know it.
Yep, Sharm
That's
el Sheikh, and I went in the summer, and it was really cheap. So that's why I went with my girlfriend at the time, because it was so cheap, and it was amazing. But it was
yeah,
unbelievably hot,
yeah.
unbelievably hot. Seriously, and we both, we were young, we didn't know what we were doing. We went to the beach, and I just went in the sea, and I had a top on, but it was a white top, and I don't know if I had any sun cream on, and I just got burnt so badly. Like
Oh,
my back was just red.
very hot here. Yeah,
Say again?
it's very hot here, and the
Yeah, in
summer
the
is very,
summer,
yeah.
it's ridiculously hot. I mean, I'm just a Brit. We're not used to that kind of heat. So
Yeah.
me and my girlfriend got really burnt. But good memories still. And also we got food poisoned as well. I don't know what we ate, but we were
Or
sick
real
as
in
well.
Egypt.
In Egypt, yeah. In
Oh,
Sharm el Sheikh. Yeah, we ate something
is-
or drank something and it didn't go down well. And we were I think both of us were pretty ill for a bit. So, I mean, it had those moments, but still pleasant memories on the whole. I did get my camera stolen. In fact, I got two cameras stolen, but one of them was
oh,
stolen. Actually, one of them was stolen in England when we came back. The camera, we had a film camera. It was
oh yeah,
really high quality as well, Canon, and put it down for a second. Can't do it. Can't do it. I've got a bad habit of getting things stolen from me. I'm too
oh,
trusting. I'm so silly. I should have learned by now, but Anyway, I'm going off point. We'll
I
get back to the
I
questions.
remember you got your phone stolen how many days ago, and you told us about it.
Yeah,
Right?
I got my phone stolen in
Yeah.
Brazil. That was a bad one. That was the worst. That was in June, I think that happened. Anyway,
Yeah.
it's a new year now. It's going to be better this year. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Nothing stolen this year. That's what I'm going for. That's
Oh,
in my
that's
New
great.
Year's resolutions.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah, yeah.
get anything stolen. Don't be such a muppet and let things like hold your phone out in public without anything attached to it. You know, just keep it in your pocket. As advice for everyone, keep your phone in your pocket.
Yeah, sometimes see people put their phones in their pocket, and I feel it's gonna fall, or it's gonna fall. It's gonna fall, yeah.
I don't get that. So if it's in your pocket, it's safe in your pocket. It can't fall because it's in your pocket.
Because sometimes it's a bit out. Like I feel it's gonna fall. And I
Well,
just
don't do that. We should never be out. Sometimes I see people put their phone in their back pocket, like on their
yeah,
bum. Why do you
yeah,
put it there? Doesn't make any sense. Put it in the front pocket on your right hand side or your left hand side, whichever hand you are,
yeah.
or your strongest hand. That's what I would say. Just some questions here. Anna wants to join the conversation, so we're going to get her on in a second. All right.
Okay. Yeah,
And
yeah,
also,
okay.
Flourish says, "Where are you from, Miss Girl? Miss Girl, where are you from, Miss Girl?"
What is Miss Gill?
They're talking about you. They're saying you're a woman, you're a girl, and you're a miss. So she doesn't know your name. This
Okay.
is Sarah.
Yeah. I'm Egyptian, and I'm half Filipino, and I was born in Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia. Wow,
Yeah.
she's a lady of the world. Just reading some questions. It's me, Maawa says, yeah, my science teacher told us today that they had camels and horses. That's true.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, I know Maawa.
Oh, you know that?
Yeah, she's a very beautiful girl.
Oh,
And
fantastic. Well,
she has a nice videos. She's
she can
pretty,
join. She can join if she wants. Nori
yeah,
says, we
well, she
ride
has a nice
camels instead of cars. So where are you from, Nori? Please let us know where you're from. And the sun carries a disuse with it. It's very deadly. Disuse. I'm not sure what they mean by disuse, but it can. Well, it's deadly if you're in it for a long time and it's really hot. Many articles always mention that it's so hot there in Egypt. It is.
Yeah,
Sarah
it's very
and
hot.
myself can.
That's why I like the air conditioner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't live without it.
Anna says she likes Egypt despite the crazy traffic.
Yeah, that's true. It's a bad traffic. We have a bad traffic here.
Very good. Well, thank you everybody who's joining and messaging. I appreciate it. And I'm going to bring someone on now. All right, let's have a look. So I think it's me. I think this is the person you know, right? It's me, Maya. You know them? No, that's not the one you know. All right, well, I've invited her. Here we go. Hello.
Hi.
My word, you look young. How old are you?
I'm 8 years old.
8. Wow.
Yeah.
Very good English. I miss you very much, Maawa.
Thanks. I miss you too.
Well, so you know each other?
Yeah. She's very good.
How?
Has a very good English.
How do you know each other?
Yeah, I've seen her one time at live.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Abyss.
Yes.
You saw her
What's
in
her
that live session?
name? Cameron. What was her name? Do you remember?
Camel? I'm pretty sure. Was
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I can't remember her name. That's very bad.
No.
So was it this woman who was doing the live, or you were doing the live, Sarah?
No, she is doing the live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So she did the live, and you both joined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this. Fantastic. But you've only met each other once before.
Yeah, I met Maawa there.
Just once, and you remember her. That's fantastic. You must be very memorable.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
she's
so
on my Instagram. She's on my Instagram, and we can put some stories, and we watch each other.
oh,
We like each other's videos. right?
I see. So you're following each other.
Yeah.
Also, you kind of forgot how to read disease.
Me?
It's in one of the comments, and you were like disuse.
Oh yeah, disuse. What does that mean? Disuse.
Disease.
Oh, disease. Oh, I see. It's spelt wrong. Okay, disease. All right. Fair enough. Well, listen, I'm going to help you practice your IELTS test. All right. So, what's your name then? Because I know you're. What's your name?
I'm Maawa.
How do you spell that?
Maawa.
Maawa.
Yes.
Maawa. Lovely. And are you from Egypt?
No, I'm from Kurdistan.
Kurdistan. Lovely.
Yeah.
All right, Maawa. So let's talk about where you're from then. What kind of jobs do the people in your town do?
There's doctors, electrical engineers, there's people who collect money for electricity, water. Also, there's, let's say farmers. There's also dentists.
Wow.
And there's, I don't know, a lot of jobs. There's teachers.
Yeah.
There's principals. There's policemen, and there's also no firefighters.
There must be some firefighters. There must be. Why? There might be a fire. They need somebody to put the fire out. Well, listen, Maawa, your English is excellent. You sound very American. Where have you learned your English?
My sister showed me, and she prefers a British accent, although I like American.
Well, there you go. So does your sister speak with a British accent?
Kinda.
There you go. You see, that's very American. Kinda. All right. Lovely. And I'm intrigued now. We're talking about jobs. Do you know what you want to do when you are old enough to work?
Yes.
What do you want to do?
I really do, and all of my teachers really like it. It's art, and whenever I'm in art class, my art teacher looks at my painting. Like right now, today I had art class, and I drew a girl reading a book on the board, and I won the art competition that we were having.
Well done. Round of applause. Brilliant.
Also, entered a contest on we reading a book and a movie, and then we get like a 60-question test that is like in this Saturday, and if we get it right, we get a free week trip to Malaysia. I'm pretty sure that's the name of the country, or Italy, or also it's what's it called, Britannia. And right now I'm reading the book Rise Up and Paddington as the movie. Pretty easy.
Wow, a lot of information there. So you could win a holiday. I know you said Britannia, so that's in France, right? Is the other place in France as well?
There's only
Britain, or
Britain and Italy. I don't know how to pronounce the other country's name.
So you could win a ticket to either Italy, did you say? And I think you said Britannia, not Britain. Is it Britain or is it Britannia?
it's Britain. Britannia?
Say again, Maawa?
I don't know how to pronounce it.
But is it in France or is it in Britain?
It's in Britain.
Okay, wonderful.
Oh.
That's amazing. So, well, good luck. And then you're reading a book and then you're watching Paddington, are you? Because Paddington is an exceptional film.
Yes, I left
So
yesterday. It was very nice.
You've seen it as well, Sarah, yeah?
Yeah, yesterday. I've seen it.
What, for the first time?
Yeah, this is the second time.
Oh, the second time. I've seen it a couple of times as well. Have you seen Paddington 2?
I've like seen it 3 to 4 times, but yeah.
What, the second one? So you've seen the first one and the second one, and you've seen them both a number of times, yeah?
Well, I'm only like studying the first
Okay.
one.
All
The
right. Well.
second one I'm still completing.
All right. Well, enjoy that, and once you've done that, watch Paddington 2 as well. I'm
Yes.
sure you'll love that.
Mm.
This is great speaking to you. I'm so impressed as well. Everybody that's watching this, Maawa's 8 years old. Look how well she speaks English.
Thank
So
you.
if you are worried and frustrated, you find it difficult, listen, you can do it, because Maawa is a fantastic example, and Sarah as well, but Sarah's a little bit older. Maawa at 8 years old is so impressive. All right, I'm going to ask you one more question, Maawa.
Yeah.
Would you say that where you live is a good place to live, and why?
Yes, it is. It's like a perfect neighborhood. Lovely neighbors, a lot of grocery stores that never run out of supplies. They got my favorite
Sounds
snacks.
perfect.
Also, there's gyms. Also, a bunch of cafes, restaurants. They're awesome.
I tell you what, you sold it to me. I'm coming. Where is it?
Malta.
Malta. What, Malta?
Yeah,
But it's not Malta, because it's in Kurdistan, right?
yeah.
But there's Malta, which isn't in Kurdistan.
Like a little town in Kurdistan.
Kurdistan, okay. Malta, okay. I'll put it down on my list of places to go to. Listen, it's been so lovely speaking to you. I'm going to invite somebody else on now, but you're wonderful and fantastic. You're a great example to all English learners about how well you can get your English. You know, it's so well. You speak so well, and your pronunciation is excellent. And yeah, thank you so much for joining.
Thanks. Although I got to work on my
Your what?
Geography.
Oh,
Yeah.
geography.
Geography.
Oh, listen, my geography is terrible as well, but that's nothing to do with your English. That's a completely different subject, geography.
Yeah.
But listen, I'm sure you'll get good at that as well. You're clearly a really smart girl. All right, Maawa?
Thank you.
I'm going to remove you now. You take care.
Okay, bye.
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 She's amazing, isn't she, Sarah?
Yeah.
I was so impressed.
So much.
She's adorable. She is adorable.
Yeah.
No doubt about that. All right, let's see who else wants to join. I think this person was asked to join a while ago. Sometimes they ask to join and then they don't get it and then they just leave. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Let's give him 10 seconds while I have some water.
Okay. Yeah.
Actually, also what I meant to do is write down in the comments the link that if you do want to join the English conversation class, as you can see here, then you can just copy the link and then tap that. But also it's in my bio link as well. You can go to my bio link. Anybody who doesn't know how to go to a person's bio link, just write, how do I go to the bio link? It's quite simple. You just tap on my profile picture and then... Is it
going to be on V?
Oh, it is on V, but it's not going to be, it's going to be on Google Meeting. So it's through V, but it'll actually be on Google Meeting because we had problems because Sarah was part of it last month. We had some issues with the connection, I think, because V's a new company. They're excellent, but there's a few issues they need to work out. But you can do it through Google Meeting, so we'll do that.
I think Google Meeting is much better. Google Meeting is much better.
Do you use Google Meeting, Sarah?
Yeah, I've used it before.
I've never used it. Well, I'm just going to put in here the link to the group conversation class happening every weekend in February. Normally a Sunday. This weekend it's Saturday because
going to be on Saturday.
Say
The
again.
the first class only on Saturday.
Exactly. I mean,
Okay.
it normally is 2 o'clock on a Sunday. Obviously, if I know it needs to be changed, I'll let everybody know. We have a WhatsApp group as well that we chat
Oh
in.
yeah.
All right, so HTTPS, it's app.vey. Oh dear, my fingers. .vey and then slash my name. No, .live, sorry, slash my name.
So
Live.
someone is asking about the time. Is it
Wonderful.
going to be at 2 p.m.?
It's 2 p.m. Yes.
Yeah.
2 p.m. UK time. UK time. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
this Saturday, 2 p.m. If you want to join, just tap on my bio link if you know how to do that, or you can put in this website. I'm going to just put in I'm going to pin it, which is great. So post that and then pin it, which is great. There we go. So let's invite somebody else on.
Add me in WhatsApp. Someone wants to join the WhatsApp group.
Add me to WhatsApp group. Listen, send me a DM. You can join. I've got 2 WhatsApp groups. You can only join the conversation WhatsApp group if you're in the class. Otherwise, you can join the Learn Breezy English WhatsApp group. Okay. All right. I've invited somebody. Let's see if he joins.
But it was really great. I like the course, and I've learned a lot. He's a really very good English teacher. You have to join. Well, you know, I'm interested to join, but you know, as I said on WhatsApp, I am trying.
Yeah, it's tough at the moment for you. I understand. Oh, Teacher Will's here. Love Teacher Will. If you don't follow Teacher Will, I should ask _Teacher Will. Do. He's a really fun guy. I love his reels. He's got a lot of dancing in there. I love your dancing, Will. All right, he's not joining, so let's get on. I know this guy will join. He's joined before.
Hi, Teacher Will. People knows Teacher Will.
Do you follow Teacher Will, Sarah?
Yeah. He's a very good teacher.
Oh, here we go. Hello, sir. How are you?
Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Are you ready
for
Are you ready? What's your name, first of all?
Yes, my name is Mahdi. Was I from the south of this west south of this Iran? City's name is Shahrekord, and then I'm living there in a village. My name village is Tawacha.
So you live in Iran?
Yes,
you're from Iran. All right, fantastic. Now I'm going to ask you some questions. These are IELTS type questions. It's about where you live, as you've just told us. Tell me about the accommodation you live in, where you live. Tell me about it.
I am the farmer in the village.
You're a farmer?
And
so you live on a farm?
Yes, of course. Yes, so this is the trees of the walnuts.
Oh, that's nice.
That's an interesting place to live, a farm. I love this. To tell us about the farm. And tell us about your lifestyle on the farm.
I'm farmer of the almond, apricots, and walnuts, and productions are yielded of the fruits of apricot, cherries, and other things.
All right.
And my home is near the gardens.
Okay. Now, just a tip here for you and for everybody that's going to do the IELTS test or just wants to improve their English speaking, pronunciation. You need some tips like listening, obviously, to English being spoken and copying what you hear. And you need to focus on your clarity. So make sure you hit the ends of the words and you don't want to be muffled because you sound a little muffled. I think that might be internet issues. but also try to be a little clearer, and of course, speak slowly. You know, not
No,
really slowly, but slow
no.
down and just be clear with what you're saying. So could you repeat again about your farm, about what you do? Let's say, what time do you get up in the morning?
I get up at 7 o'clock in the mornings.
So 7
wake
o'clock,
up.
7 o'clock in the morning.
7 o'clock morning, wake up.
Okay.
And making the 1 hour exercise like running and push up and sit up.
So you do some exercise. You do some exercise first thing, right?
Yes. And in this winter time, I'm going. We cannot go to the farmers and work into the gardens. In gardens.
You can't. Yeah, Hassan, why not?
No.
Why can't you do it?
The winter.
It's winter time.
Countries, place winter time, and we cannot go in the garden because this gardens are full of the snows in the grounds, covered the snow in the ground. See it?
It's snowing. So what happens? I'm intrigued now. Sorry, I'm intrigued. What happens in the winter? Because how do you make money in the winter?
We about 9 months of the year working in the gardens and other places like the buildings, and some of the people are going to be clients and workers this in the village. And 3 months of the year in the very chills, and they not going other place. They saving the money and producing or producing of the fruits and almonds for theirs, and sells them and sells the fruits, dried fruits or almonds, and incoming with them. And some of the people, a little of the people go abroad of the other cities in the warm places, like in the near of the city, like the Bandar, and say the port in the sea. Working the weather. This time their weather is here. There is very warm. And
hang on 1 sec. So I find it difficult to understand. I've got to say, I think you need to just work on the clarity of your pronunciation. I heard a little bit of it. You do work. You say you do work in the garden. You still do work. Is that in your garden? In other people's gardens? What kind of work is it that you're doing? Because it's cold. So what work can you do in the gardens?
I have a garden.
Yes. So what you say?
I have a new garden. And I have a garden, and if I find chance and work in the other people's gardens and help them and give them the wages, it was the one working for them.
So what's that word? If they need the what? If they need the... I missed the word. What? Did you understand, Sarah? You said that if they need the...
No, I didn't hear that.
Could you repeat that? You said, so you're in people's gardens, and if they need the what? I didn't hear that.
What?
Oh, this is great. This is great. Oh, well, all right. Well, listen, we're not understanding each other. I just want to know.
Internet issue. I think there's something with his internet.
No, I'm interesting of English, and only person in the village is speaking English with each other.
Okay.
I'm reading the many books and reading the news and other things. I'm improving my English. With the teachers.
Well, you need to practice your English for sure. Practice speaking.
Yeah.
So listen, you're welcome to join. But you're in Iran as well, so Iran is difficult. They can't pay any outside countries, so unfortunately, there's not much. You won't be able to join the conversation class. But I'm sure there are people on Instagram, perhaps, or can you use apps like Elsa? Is good. I want you to give people the opportunity to download Elsa too, because you can use that for free. 7 days, again, in my bio link. 7 days for free. And then if you love it, which you should do because it's great, you can get a discount as well if you want to join. 85% off if you want to get a membership. So you could do that. I'm sure you could download those apps. iTalki as well, and Hello Talk are great for finding speaking partners.
Excuse me, question for you.
Sure.
I have a question. You're a teacher of English in the London?
Not in London. I teach online.
No, I mean is you are a teacher
He
in
means
the British.
Yeah, British. Yeah.
Okay, why are you teaching the English in that country, your countries? Why are you teaching English? For example,
why am I
why
teaching
you
English?
teaching English in Britain?
in your country. He says that why you teach English in your country. Yeah.
Well, I don't.
In your country, why you?
I don't. I teach
So
it
for example,
online. I teach online. So online, you can teach anybody in any part of the world.
Excuse me. In Iran, and the teacher of the Persian language not teaching the people in other countries on online, on WhatsApp and Instagram. I'm seeing you in the other countries in your British, your language is the English and teaching the English. I will know why you teaching. You will be improving your language the other countries or on
improving people.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just helping people improve their English who don't want to learn English. Simple as that, really. Well, listen, I'm going to move on because we've got 15 minutes left and I want to get someone else on, right? But lovely chatting with you. And you take care. Let me just find you, remove you. Take care, mate. Bye-bye. All right. Sarah, how you doing?
I'm great.
Thank you. And do feel free to join in, you know, if you want. I don't want you to be bored. If you want to say anything. Now, I'm going to try and get on maybe KK. You know KK?
No.
Oh, right, okay. She's put a few messages, so let's see if she joins. It's good to mix it up. We had a girl, literally a girl, a man.
Hi.
This is a woman as well. How you doing, Kay?
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Kay, is that your name? Is your name Kay?
Yes. My Burmese name is Jokika actually, but all of the people from other country can pronounce my name, so I'm Puri Kiki. It's so easy to pronounce.
True. And where are you from, Kay? Can I call you Kay? Is that right, Kay?
Yeah, I'm from Burmese.
From where?
Myanmar. Do you know Myanmar?
I don't know.
Is it China?
Yeah, I think you will know. Near country from Thai. Do you know Thailand?
Thailand. So you're near Thailand.
Yeah, this is my neighborhood country.
Lovely. Well, listen, this is great because I'm going to speak to you now and ask you questions about your country and where you're from. Well, first of all, how long have you lived there?
I was born.
You were born. So how old are you now?
I'm 21. Yes.
21. A young lady, 21. And tell me what you like about living where you live.
Actually, currently, I don't want to live in my country because our country got a military coup since 2022. Yeah.
It got, what did it get?
Military coup.
Military coup. All
yes.
Right. Explain what that is. What's a military coup?
Yeah. Actually, we selected our government in 2020, but 2021 February 1, yeah.
So I say in 2020 somebody went. So we said who went, and where did they go?
Yeah. The sorry, the letter went out in my country.
She means February. I think February 1.
Yeah. February 1.
First.
That's yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean 2020?
No, I mean
February
2020.
In 2020, The government
Yes,
was
there were.
overtaken by the military. Is that what happened?
Yes, yes. Actually, over 2,000 citizens were killed by military.
Wow, that's awful. So she's gone now. It's a sad time to go. Did you say 200,000? Are you still there?
200,000 people.
Bad signal. That's probably the government's taking her off. Are you still there, Kay? Oh dear.
There's some internet connection.
It's a bad connection, Kay. Yes, but we can't see you, and it keeps spinning around like the internet's bad. The connection's poor. So you say? Did you say 200,000 people were killed?
Over two.
I can't hear.
Actually,
No
over
electricity,
2,000
right?
people. Yeah. We got only 2 hours. We got only 2 hours in a day for electricity.
Is it better now?
No, it's got worse than worse. It's not better.
It's worse.
You know,
Oh my word!
yeah, the
This is so sad.
soldier banned the villagers. Over 5,000 homes are banned. Yeah,
Over
actually, we
5,000
speak out.
homes are banned.
Yes, yes, and
How do you mean?
currently
What are they banned from?
banned from soldiers.
Oh, like so they can't use Instagram.
They killed. They banned.
Right.
Pardon?
No, I'm saying okay. Yeah, continue.
Yeah. Actually, we speak out to know the state of my country, but I think some know this one, but actually everybody doesn't know this information. So I want to separate out to save my country, but I can't. I have no chance. And 50% of population from our country try to go abroad because we have no chance. We have no opportunity to live here. We live in secure. We have no. Our life is so insecure because we can be killed by soldier in every time. They can kill us.
Oh.
Okay, I kind of got what you're saying. It sounds awful. I'm sorry about that. But listen, I might move on to someone else. We'll try to get somebody else on before we finish. But thank you for joining. It's a poor connection, but you've shown us why it's poor where you are. My heart goes out to you, okay? All right, take care. Bye-bye. All right.
Connection is always bad.
So bad. It's so bad and just awful situation that she's in.
Yeah.
It's not that bad in Egypt, is it? They're a bit nicer in Egypt. No. Your government, right?
No, it's okay at the moment.
Oh, it's okay at the moment. Right. Good.
Yeah.
Good. That's something. All right, let's see. Get somebody else. We've got 5 minutes left. Let's try. I think I might have tried him already. I'll try this guy because he's got a picture, and pictures help. This looks like a nicely dressed gentleman in a nice shirt, white shirt. And while we're waiting for him, yeah, he'll be the last one, and then I'm just going to speak to people about Elsa. If you haven't used it, oh, Anne, Dr. Anne is here. Hello, Anne, from Los Angeles. 5:54 a.m. it is in LA. My word, what are you doing up at this time, Anne? Get back to bed. Yeah, Anne, again, LA English tutor, fantastic lady, and a great account
Where is she
to follow. She's in LA, but I'm not sure where in LA. It's a good question. Where are you in LA, Anne. Let us know. He's not joining. All right, let's invite someone else on. Baking. We'll call Baking dot something. Let's see if Baking can join us.
Yeah,
Can I
that's
join? Sofyan. Well, yes. Try to Instagram. This is a hustle. Trying to Instagram. Not sure what you mean.
Hi.
Oh, hello.
Hello. How are you?
Where are you? I can just see a black. It's just black. Why is it a black screen? Where's your
Can
face?
Can I speak without the screen?
Why? Why not? Why don't you want to show yourself?
Can I?
Well, you can, but why? I like to see faces. Why are you not showing yourself? Are you shy? Is it a religious thing? What's the situation?
I'm shining. I'm from Kyrgyzstan.
Kurdistan. Okay, another Kurdistan. Kurdistani. Is that what you're called? Kurdistan-y?
Kurdistan.
What would you say you are? Because I'm British or English. What would you say you are? Kurdistanish?
I am learning English now. I want to go to America, of course. I want to work there. My purpose.
You want to work in America? Okay.
Yes.
So you listen, you need to take an IELTS test. You need to take an IELTS test. So right now we can do a few questions to practice. So
okay.
This is about where you live, okay? So what kind of accommodation would you like to live in where you live?
Repeat once more, please.
Right.
I don't understand.
So think about where you live now and think about somewhere else where you would want to live, where you're in your town, but tell me about why you'd want to move. What is it about this new accommodation that you love?
I don't know. I want to earn money, of course. That's why I want to go there.
So I missed that. So you're talking about traveling again to America, right? All right, let's talk about that then. So why do you want to move to America? Oh, bad signal again. Everybody's got such bad signal.
It's very bad.
Yes, I mean, to be honest with you, Sarah. Sarah, your signal's excellent today, which is rare.
I didn't expect that today. I thought it will be lagging today because
not at all. It's excellent. All right, I'm going to remove her. Sorry, but we can't have somebody with no signal. Baking's gone. All right, let's see if somebody else can join. Got a few minutes left. What about Irish 1987? Let's see if he'll join, and I'm going to check other questions as well. Pearl English teacher is here as well, another great teacher, so you can follow her. Thank you for joining. I want to try living in the Middle East. There we go. Wow, that is Dr. Anne from LA English Tutor wants to live in the Middle East. So maybe you can swap with the lady who just wants to move to America. And you could go and live where she lives. Anne says go to England instead, much better.
I can see myself in both screens. Is someone on or is it just me?
I don't know. Well, I can only see you. So
I see myself in both screens now.
That's weird.
Bad connection.
So I did invite someone on, but they haven't. Well, Sofyan. I mean, I've got to finish pretty soon, but let's see if Sofyan will join. And then also people. Hello, Sofyan.
Hello.
Where are you from?
I'm from Jordan.
Jordan. How's your internet signal?
It's good. It's very good. I have a Viber internet here.
You have what internet?
Viber.
Viber. I don't know that one.
No. It's a good connection, you know.
Good. Well, it is. You're clear as a bell. That's what we like.
Yeah.
Now, let's imagine you're doing the IELTS test, speaking test, all right?
Okay.
I'm going to speak to you about your town or where you live. So tell me about it. What do you love about where you live?
I'm living in Jordan.
Okay.
The south of Jordan. The city is named Akarak.
Okay.
Akarak. It's a town in Jordan. in the south in Jordan. Okay, so it's a magnificent country, and you can enjoy it and a historical town. It's not just you can visit it, and there is a castle.
Okay. Tell me about the history.
The history. If you know Salah ad-Din al-Ayyubi.
Who's that? It sounds like is that a person or a place?
No, it's a person in our Islamic
Who is
religion.
he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. He's a warrior. He's one of the good people that we know it. Okay, so he achieved many. What I can say, he achieved many purposes for us.
Okay.
He built the castle in the Kark.
Okay. Lovely. Well, it
Well,
sounds like some place to come to if you do like castles.
yes.
Have you been to the castle yourself?
Yes, I go for it.
And tell me about explain the castle. How big is this castle? What's the best part of the castle?
It's not big, very big, but it's really nicely. Yeah.
And which part of it do you like the most? Does it have a moat around it?
Mosque?
A moat, you know, a moat is like a water around a castle's.
No. There is no water.
Oh, okay.
But it's you know, it's maybe it's a religious place and a historical place. So if you visit it, you will see, you will explore by yourself. It's very magnificent.
Okay. And how do people pay to see it now, or what happens there now?
Okay, when first when you want to enter in the castle, you must pay one dinar. It's maybe $1 and 25 cents, something
Cheap.
like that. Cheaper, yes,
Yeah.
cheaper. It's very cheaper. And you can go for another place, and if you know Batra.
Batra, okay.
Batra, it's also in the south in Ma'an. It's a town there. They built it by the Anbatiyun, if you know it, if you know them.
Okay.
So it's a magnificent city. We have very places you can go and explore it.
Fantastic. And do you happy there, or do you want to travel?
I'm happy, but I of course I will travel. Of course.
Where do you want to travel to?
Maybe I want to complete my degree.
Okay, what, at home or abroad?
No, I want to complete maybe in Canada, maybe in USA, maybe in UK. It's
Great.
it's now confusing because I'm now focusing on my study. So maybe.
Sure. So you say complete it. So how much have you done already?
Now I'm studying translation in the Department of University of Malta, the Department of Translation.
Okay.
So I'm the second year student. So I'm going on with it.
And what's what languages are you learning to translate to? Is it just English, or are there other languages as well?
From Arabic to English and English Arabic.
Okay.
Maybe this is what the university offer now. But I'm trying, you know, to learn other languages like Russian. It's very hard, and and maybe Korean. Korean is there is so much languages that I'm watching their films and their series. They are so magnificent.
Well, that's incredible. Yes, there are many languages. What you can do though, if you're in your second year and you're focusing on English, you can ask your college or university that you want to have your third year in an English-speaking country, and then you could come to England or America, Australia,
I know that, but there is so much issues, and there is so much problem that you must face before you go this. Yani it's really hard. It's not just to say it's really, really hard.
Of course, it's not simple, but you obviously need a bit of money to travel.
Yes,
What
it's
other
need the
problems
money.
are there?
Maybe you can find in other countries, not in Jordan. Maybe you find in Jordan, but it's really hard, and you must have your own connection to find these people.
Do you mean,
So
what, you mean a connection in the other country?
no, a connection in in Jordan. Maybe they can help you to get a vessel study and support you with the money, with the maybe with the university, with how do you live, how do you meet people. All of these things we cannot just we cannot you cannot just go to USA and tell them I want to study. You
Right.
have yeah.
Can you not do student exchange? Somebody from America goes to Jordan.
No, unfortunately, no.
They used to do that. I mean, they still do it, of course, in certain countries, but maybe they don't do it in Jordan. That's a shame.
Maybe from Jordan, maybe they can go to, if you know, Romania.
Romania, okay.
Yes, but it's not good. It's not as that good in.
Well, they don't speak English in Romania, as far as I know.
Yes.
So maybe you don't want to go there, but at least the chance to travel anywhere is always enjoyable. So listen, I wish you good luck, and I'm going to have to end the lesson now. But lovely speaking with you, and thank you for having excellent internet. All right.
you know, in Middle East that's really hard to have a good connection.
There we go.
It's everywhere the connection is bad.
Thank you, and yours is better than Sarah. Sarah's been lagging as well now, so you've got the best internet. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm really
moving up, but take care, okay? Bye bye. Lovely guys. So Sarah, yeah, you're lagging a bit. But listen, before I finish, thank you everybody who's here, everybody who's watched the replay. You'll see the pinned website, the URL. That is if you want to join the English conversation class that starts on Saturday. That's in 2 days' time at 2 p.m. UK time. And also, if you want to improve your speaking but can't come to the conversation class, you can download the IELTS app. So you can find the link at my bio link. There's 2 offers. You can play it for free for 7 days. And then if you want to join it and get a membership, there's lots of offers on there to save money, which we love. And one of them is 85% off the membership, the lifetime membership, which is amazing. So that's that. But thank you everybody who's joined. I really appreciate it. And Sarah, are you there, Sarah? No, she's got bad signal. But listen, thank you, Sarah, for joining me. And we'll do it again. I always love chatting with Sarah. And she is a great example of someone who did come to my conversation classes in January. It helped her. She said she really enjoyed it. And so if you guys want to join, do come. And you can also, if you've got the link at the bottom, but you can find the link in my bio link as well. And Sarah's gone. I didn't even remove her. She just went, but I think because the internet is poor. All right. Thank you guys for joining. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you next time.